Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Has-Beens of Improv, first ever live show. I'm going to go ahead and introduce everybody. Coming from nowhere but poverty, we have the good old James Throne. Coming from the North Pole, the artist formerly known as Santa. He shaved his beard, so he's dead to me. Everyone's favorite mom. We got Mom Dill, who married a guy whose last name we can never pronounce, so we call her Mom instead. And of course, without further ado, the main character of this entire show, the birthday boy himself, Angelo.
Hey, I look horrible.
Don't we all? We're going to hop right into the game. We'll go ahead and hand things over to James, who's going to be our host for our first game, Story, Story, Die.
Hello, I'm James. I'll be your host for this first game. Let me explain the game for quickly. Hey, man, this is intense. So essentially, what's going to happen is we're going to start off a story. I believe we will start off with Ma'am starting the story. At any given point, this will be completely 100% improv. At any given point, I will shout out somebody else's name in order to change up who is telling the story. The story needs to continue flawlessly. We do allow the last word you can repeat, so that's a bit fine. Anybody who hesitates, whose sentences aren't really grammatically correct or they don't make sense, we boo them out. And by the time we finish up, we will have one person left in the story to complete it. So with that, ma'am, take it away.
Man, what's our story? What am I just starting it?
Yep, you're just starting it.
It's not a good start.
Okay. We had a suggestion last time, so that's my bad.
Free ball, just let it all out.
Yeah, we're in medieval times.
There was a young prince named Angelo. And
Angelo decided that he was going to stay at home and read a book. Books are very important to Angelo, and he loved reading his books, especially books about dragons, knights, escalators, bees, you might ask?
Santa.
Bees, you might add, but he realized one day that it was his birthday, in fact.
Santa. Messed you up.
Wait, what?
I messed you up.
So?
Angelo.
Oh, so bees, you might ask? Well, bees are very important to this story because not only are bees helpful for the environment, but in this story, the bee is the main character. He's
actually an A character, not a B character, but he is still a bee. You know, it goes buzz buzz. He's trying to find the nectar of life itself, because
the nectar of life itself. So he decides for his birthday that he is going to go on a search for the most delicious.
For the most omnipotent nectar of death, because without death, you can't have life, and vice versa. It's a yin and yang thing, which is the wrong time period.
Yin and yang thing, bees. What does this all have to do with me? I'm the main character of the story, apparently. But now we're talking about bees. So let's get back on track.
No.
Why?
All right, Thor.
So Angelo, the bee, who wants to find the nectar of life, goes on a journey. He goes on a quest
a quest to find the most omnipotent nectar of life and death.
Thor.
To fight dragons as well, because who guards the most omnipotent nectar of life and death? Dragoons. Not a knight,
Thor.
just a dragoon. Just a dragoon, because James over here, the host, wants to throw everyone sideways, just like King Richard IV.
Bam.
Who also like to throw people sideways. And
I'm assuming that King Richard went really hard in the paint to kill the bee known as Angelo the first of his name, born on Thor.
Born to find the most omnipotent nectar of life.
Thor.
Once he found the most omnipotent nectar of life,
he then took on King Richard for dominance.
And he tamed the dragon, so the dragon ate King Richard's son.
Which would then allow Angelo to next in line.
To become the king, Angelo.
Angelo was destined to be for the nation.
Thor.
Known as Bee Nation. Because without bees, our nation dies.
All right, we're going to end that there. Oh my God.
All right. Oh, snap. So everyone, my name is Thomas, or Thor, while we get ready for the next game. I just want to tell you a little bit about myself. I got nothing. I was born on a Tuesday, and I'm going to die on a random Wednesday in 50 years. Wait, yeah, I'll go with that. That's 78 years old. That's pretty good. That's a good life. I have created a lot of things in the world, most of which I think are terrible because I'm a harsh judge of myself, which is why I like improv, because I can make it up, and it's usually better than when I think something through. Wow, that's actually the weirdest thing. I have brought all of these people together. That's not true. They asked, hey, we should do improv. And I was like, yeah, let's do improv. Let's do that. And we've been doing it for about 3 weeks now. And we figured the technology side of it, AKA someone taught me how to use it. And we are now live officially like we were supposed to be.
Facebook
Happy
Live.
birthday, Angelo.
Happy birthday, Angelo.
Thanks. All right. Is Thomas frozen?
I think Thomas is frozen, which means his
frozen.
intro is cut short, but I guess that means that you start the dating game.
Oh, all right. I guess we're gonna go right into the dating game right now. Interesting start, but we'll go with it. So the dating game. We're gonna have our lovely bachelor. Oh, there he is.
We're back. Sorry, I think I lost internet connection for a moment. Technical difficulties. Hello, David. Sorry, Angelo. You keep going.
No worries. All right. So dating game. We are going to have our lovely bachelor James. James is now on the dating game. In order for that, we also need his bachelor/bachelorettes that he will be participating in the dating game with. I'm trying to so I guess James leave the room.
Hold on.
That worked.
Yeah, he's got headphones.
Okay,
that is smart. I'm glad someone thought that through.
All right. I was thinking about this entire time, like, how are we going to do this? But that's fine. All right. Yeah. So James cannot hear us. He can't hear anything we're talking about right now. So now we are going to discuss our 3 lovely bachelor/bachelorettes. Since this is medieval theme, we're going to try to keep them. Ooh, the queen bee. Thank you, Terry. So now we are going to create a personas for our 3 bachelor/bachelorettes, and since this is medieval theme, we're going to try to keep it with the medieval ties. So I'm going to open it up to anybody that's watching live right now. If anybody has any suggestions, I'm going to give that about a minute or so. I guess we'll stick with We'll stick with Thor right now. So while we're waiting for some suggestions, Thor, how are you feeling about being not bees? That is interesting. Town blacksmith. How are you feeling about the town blacksmith?
I can pull that off.
You can pull that off? All right.
Yeah.
All right.
I like strong steel metal shafts.
All right.
Sorry, PG show.
PG. I mean, you're talking about a sword, obviously.
Thor, jeez.
All right. So let's see. No suggestions as of yet. Let's see.
Shout out to Alfred Jones, Colleen Morris, and Floral Ratcliffe. Thank you for joining us. That is your girlfriend, Colleen.
Colleen's on here.
You are correct. She should make fun of you.
She should, and she's not commenting with any suggestions either.
That's all right.
right.
Moving
Anyway.
on. What is Santa's?
We'll move on.
Work.
We'll move on. All right, ma'am. How you feeling about being Steve the pirate?
Yes.
I'm feeling pretty confident.
Feeling confident about Steve the pirate?
Unless Steve the pirate is an actual person that I'm supposed to know about, but I'm just gonna go.
Dodgeball.
Oh, dodge.
I've actually never seen Dodgeball, so
Do you know any other Alan Tudyk roles?
Who?
Alan Tudyk?
He's the angry man in A Knight's Tale, if we're keeping on theme.
Yes. Hello, it's a Lance. Oh no, it's a Lance. Hello.
Not a good fit for me because I have no idea what we're referencing.
Well,
all right. So then,
digging maiden with that.
What's that? Say that one more time.
I think she
oh no! I think
Welcome
the
back to
Wi-Fi to cut her out. I think her wind.
All right.
It's windy up there in Michigan.
Santa, how you feeling about Steve the pirate?
I think it's
goat. That's been decided. You're a goat.
I'm a goat.
A goat.
Just any goat or a specific goat?
Just any goat, but an act like the animal, a goat.
Okay.
Neat.
5 Ds. Yes, Terry, the 5 Ds.
Angelo, you're just gonna have to come up with a quirk for mom, and then when her Wi-Fi comes back on, because she's lost it 3 times before we went live, you give her the quirk, and we'll tell James to unplug.
Yep. Give me 1 second. Hold on.
Oh, are you getting ready? You're just gonna type it in the chat?
Yeah.
I wouldn't recommend that.
Yeah, I was thinking about. I'll message her directly. So
yes.
And while this is going on, we're gonna okay. All right, bring him back.
All right, I'm back in. What's up, guys?
So for right now, one of your contestants bailed. I'm sorry, James of the round table, but one of your lovely bachelorettes has bailed on you. She looked at you and she was like, "Damn, this guy ugly."
That's fine. I can understand that.
She might come back. I don't know. She wasn't too sure. But anyway, so we're going to move on. So we will first introduce our lovely bachelors. Bachelor number 1, we've named him Thor.
Hello.
Oh, boy.
That's bachelor number 1. Moving on. Bachelor number 2.
Hi.
Ain't he a lively one? All right. So the way this is going to go is our lovely contestant, Sir James. He is going to ask our bachelors 3 questions. We're going to start with bachelor number 1.
3 questions each or 3 questions total?
3 questions. We'll do 2 questions each, but we're going to bounce back and forth. And you're going to ask each of them the same question. All
right. So thank you all for having me. Shout out to Megan. I see you there. Bachelor number 1. If you could have any endangered animal as a pet, what would it be and why?
Well, I'd have to go with some sort of rhinoceros. They come from the Congo, and truthfully, I need something to test my iron against. I need a raw hide, a strong, thick hide to cut my teeth in, as they say. You know, I've got a lot of fiery pits going on. You can smell it on me as well. And I'm just trying to sharpen as much as I can my tools and my skills for battle. Does that help you, Sir James?
Yes, this is not to hunt them, of course, but this is just to have, nice.
Oh, well.
Me personally, taming. I think I would have a lovely seahorse.
Okay.
Bachelor number 2.
Hi, Harris. Sorry.
What's your opinion on math?
Ooh, math.
I think it's really great. I personally like to count the sheep.
Doesn't that make you tired, though?
Not me.
Okay, good enough.
A new challenger appears. It's ma'am. Maybe.
Hello. Maybe.
Mom, can you hear us?
Hello?
Hello.
Whoa.
Very,
I can
Good
hear
work.
you better.
very blocky.
Hey.
It's like she's coming from the Minecraft land.
She
And
is.
this is Bachelorette number 3, or I guess Bachelorette number 1, because she's the only Bachelorette.
James, unplug.
Well, all I
Oh.
have to say,
Oh no, she's good.
Oh,
Okay.
she knows. Yes.
She knows.
James, stay plugged in.
All
She's
right.
good.
I'm moderately good. There might be 2 of me in a minute.
That's
Oh
fine.
boy. Bachelorette number 3. If this were an Indiana Jones movie, you know, in the first about 15 minutes, there's that big scene with Indiana Jones getting getting betrayed, and then the boulder coming. Which trap do you like the most, and which trap would you date? Bachelor number 3?
I
Yeah.
think she's frozen.
I think it's the frozen lake trap. Would be.
I don't know if anyone can hear me,
Yes, we're good.
but my power has now gone out for the 4th time.
Oh,
Oh
boy.
no.
I think we lost Thor as well.
Nope.
Oh,
There you go.
I'm back again. Tony Stark is having a field day with my Wi-Fi.
Yeah, it looks like it. I mean, down here in the south is pretty good. Oh, we just lost her. Bachelor number 1.
Bachelor
Hello.
number 1.
If this were a Indiana Jones style movie, and in the first 15 minutes, you have all of these sorts of things happen. You have the whip using the whip to go over the pitfall trap. You have the rolling boulder, and you have the betrayal. What type of idol would you like to grab at the very end of that very straightforward dungeon?
Well, I definitely wouldn't want to land. Those are pretty weak. They break easily. I'd have to go with a long steel shaft for purposes of defense.
Are you sure you wouldn't use that for offense?
Well, maybe just 2 fins. It's hard to say. And as long as it's made qualitily. That's not a word. Who taught me how to read? As long as it is quality made, strong. You know, what's the saying? Iron sharpens iron. Yes.
Okay.
I'm a man of iron. Lots of it.
Good to know.
And still fiery.
Ooh. Ooh.
And with that steel shaft and that, oof. There are flames
No,
over here.
I don't know I would want to touch his steel shaft, but anyway, moving on.
Bachelor number 2. Let's say a hypothetical. You were able to industrialize work, and you didn't have to go into the fields to do any sort of actual farming anymore. And you were able to sit down and read a nice book. There are a few things that would happen in the background of that. For example, what is your favorite type of pie?
Man, I think you just blew his mind. You are asking him questions he doesn't even know how to comprehend. Like,
my favorite kind of pie is it wouldn't be a meat pie. It would be a fruit pie, maybe an apple. I would be able to climb up the trees and get the apples myself. Maybe. I would need wheat. I guess I could mow that down.
Okay. So, how you feeling about these questions you've asked? You feel pretty confident?
I feel confident for one of them, but the other one, I want to ask one more question.
All right. Ask which one. Well, so which one are you confident about? Let's go with that.
Number two.
All right. All right. Who do you think number 2 is?
I think contestant number 2 is not an actual contestant. I believe it's a goat.
Oh, it is a goat.
That was good.
All right, contestant number 1.
I'm gonna try guessing for contestant number 1. I don't think it's right, but a crusader.
Not even close enough.
Oh yeah, no. What am I thinking? Yes, I was off. I forgot who you were for a second. Yes, no. My bad. All right, ask one more question, and then we'll try to help you.
First off, shout out to Harris. I see you there, bud. I think contestant number 1 is Frozen in Time.
Oh, he's very good at holding his position.
I think it's the second. This gives me a little bit of time to think about. The other thing that I wanted to say that he was medieval Iron Man.
I'm back.
Whoa,
but you're closer.
All right, I'm gonna ask him one more question.
Yes.
All right, contestant number 1. When you go out with a date, I tend to like go out and go kind of all out. I like to make a lot of food. I like to not entirely shower with gifts, but I really like to go ham. My question for you is, what is your favorite type of ham?
Interesting.
I like it when it's very tough, because then I get to test my work. I get to see how my carving skills truly are. And, you know, it's a great time to test the iron sharpens method, because, you know, iron sharpens iron, and then you carve a little meat out. And, you know, whether it's a long knife or a short knife, or maybe not even a knife, just maybe an axe. You know, we get to cut into that meat, and I enjoy it when it's not too tender, but also, you know, slightly tender, charred on the outside but smoked on the inside.
All right. You've slightly confused me more. Because I was about to be like, oh, you're a blacksmith, but then you keep on talking about meat.
Hey,
well, you asked about ham.
Asked him about ham.
I had to wrap it back up.
You had to come back to ham.
Yeah,
but
no, blacksmith then. I got
it. Hey, congratulations.
I did.
You get to date none of them.
Yeah.
I'd like to say a quick shout out to Mary Sorrento. Nice to see that you're on the chat.
Shout out to Taylor, because she's the absolute best.
So Santa, while I get ready for our next game, why don't you introduce yourself?
All right. A little bit about me. Live here in Pennsylvania, you know, in the Pittsburgh area. Currently working for Carnegie Mellon University. Nickname Santa. The reason why is because every now and then we would do a game called Santa's Lap, and for some reason I was constantly picked to be the Santa. So that was always a blast.
You made a great Santa voice.
Thank you. Did not help the fact that whenever I was young, I also played Santa in many school plays and musicals and whatnot. And
we did not know this.
No, at the time they did not know this. And then afterwards, I grew a big bushy beard, which did not help the Santa personification. So currently, nickname for the group is Santa, and I have a feeling that's a stigmatism that's always going to stay with me for some reason.
For some reason.
Some reason.
I'm Santa. All right.
I forgot about Creepy Santa as well. I forgot that was the thing.
That was the Santa voice.
That's the Santa I know.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm Santa. It's it's like Scruffy, the janitor from Futurama, but a little bit lower, a little bit dirtier, a little bit Billy Bob Thornton.
I'd say it's a cross between Scruffy the janitor and Bad Santa.
Yes, easily.
All right. Oh, that's the button. Up next, we have everyone's favorite game, Scenes from a Crown. I actually got a crown here.
Ooh.
With my sleeping cap, because you can't have a great Maine without a sleeping cap. Too much static electricity at night. If anyone in the comments has a scene for us, you can drop it there, and I will pop it up. Possibly. One of these out. Just try to pick one, not three. Speeches before battle.
I got one.
All right.
Some of you may die, but that is a sacrifice I am willing to make.
Anyone else? Anyone else? Okay, I have one. They may take our land, they may take our women, but they can never take our freedom. Yes, they just kicked you out. Oh, damn it, they took our freedom.
Oh.
Things that shouldn't be on anyone's bucket list.
That should not or should?
Should not.
Should not.
Yes. If you have one, just raise your hand in the below, and I will select you.
I got one.
All right.
Running through Indiana Jones traps.
Oh no. Oh no.
Swimming with space sharks.
Hey guys, I'm gonna go and juggle these 5 snakes now.
Oh no. Oh.
Angel Ho.
B. Think about it.
Things you can. Oh my God, I love this. Things you can say to a squire, but not a lady. I want you to grab my lance and pull it real hard.
You didn't polish my sword well enough, so you'll have to do it again.
Angelo.
Get down on your knees and beg.
Look after my horse. Just look at it. Marvelous, isn't it?
Jesus.
What? What? I was hoping. Donald Trump, High King of Narnia. That's a good start, Angelo.
It's a beautiful castle. It's beautiful. I made it myself. It's beautiful. Marvelous. Look at it. It's beautiful. Beautiful.
Are you sure that you built it to yourself, or did like the people who actually know how to build it?
No, I built it. I built it myself. It was me.
It wasn't Aslan?
No, it was me.
Okay.
We're going to build a castle. It's going to be the greatest castle that we have around. but we're gonna make the Ice Queen pay for it. She's gonna pay for it. We're not gonna pay for it. It's gonna be our castle, but she's gonna pay for it.
Oh, James has one.
I don't see any snow. Do you guys see any snow? There's definitely no snow. There is no such thing as the Ice Queen.
Bad times to be drunk.
Hey guys, I'm gonna go juggle these 5 snakes now.
Hello, I'm Santa.
Hi there, my name's James. I'm here for this job interview.
Oh, my dad was a great guy. It sucks that he died of alcoholism, but look at me, I'm doing good. Oh, ... and that's how I joined the King's Navy.
Well, I was there juggling 5 snakes. That's how I joined the King's Navy.
Good times to be drunk. Nobody? We'll go with James first.
All right, let's go off to battle. Let's just drink like a lot beforehand. Don't want to remember that.
Hi, my name's James. I'm here for this job interview.
Wait. You're telling me I don't have to leave my house at all? Yes!
That's a really good drunk Angelo. That's exactly what you used to look like when you were hammered. You had no eyeballs. Ooh, this is a good.
I don't have eyeballs, period. So people who shouldn't use the James Bond introduction.
And we're back. Okay, people who shouldn't use the James Bond. You got what you can read.
I'm Trump, Donald Trump.
Come back.
Terrible.
Come back.
Hello, my name is Throne, James Throne. I'm an engineer.
Hitler. Adolf Hitler.
Whoa, you went too far. This will be.
Yeah, that was a little too far.
We're gonna do two more. The first one is pickup lines for peasants.
Oh, I like that one.
So I don't have the Black Plague, and I'm still.
Shoot.
I feel like that's relatable to now.
It really is. So I have 12 sheep.
All right, and our final one, a suggestion from the crowd. Yep. Bad blind date introductions.
It's very nice to see you.
Hi, I'm James Throne. Oh, man.
Hi, I'm Santa.
I 100% read that as blind dates. As in blind.
All right, last thing. Hi, I'm Joe Exotic, and here are all my tigers.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Hey, it seemed to work for him. I'm just saying.
Until it didn't.
Until it didn't.
Until it didn't. That's all I'm going to say.
That was a lot. What is our next game? I don't even remember now. Up next, we have... Oh, yes. Oh, no. That means I have to be in it. Okay, that's fine. It's a rental. Up next, we'll have our game Medieval Raven Reports, also known as Weird Newscasters.
Oh, no.
Let's go ahead and have...
Ma'am?
No, James, introduce yourself because Mom is not here. Oh, is Mom here?
That's what I'm
Mom
saying,
might be here.
ma'am.
We'll see if her video pops up. Until then, James, you introduce yourself to the world.
My name is James Throne. I currently work as an electrical engineer Ingalls Shipbuilding, working for the private contractor for the DoD. Yo. I mean, I play a lot of D&D. I was the one who I was one of two to help start up the improv group where all of us kind of got together first.
Hooray!
God, how long ago was that? Like 6, 7,
84
8 years. 8 years ago, I think. Damn.
You're old.
I believe its current head is Harris, who's in the chat. Shout out to Harris.
Hey.
I have no idea though, so don't take me. Don't quote me on that.
Hey.
But that was back, starting not really starting it, but I just kind of rekindled the fire and then passed the torch through the torch at the next person.
Take it.
Yeah. Nowadays I play D&D. I haven't been able to find any local groups to play clarinet or saxophone in, unfortunately. But I do still play that every so often. I'm starting to learn how to make bread, so bread is delicious. Yeah, guess that's it. Yeah.
Theme with the
You are really good at filling time. Yeah, that's a great way to end. Bread is amazing. He's now a bread maker, not just a bread winner, ladies.
All about that bread.
All about that bread. All right.
That bread.
Weird Newscasters or Medieval Raven Reports is a game where all four of us will have, or excuse me, wrong, idiot. 3 of us will have a quirk, and someone will be the news anchor. They don't have a quirk. Santa is the news anchor. Surprise. We will have.
I'm going to mute myself.
Okay.
So just pull me back up whenever it's time.
Okay.
Or wait, or something.
Sure. You can probably still hear us, so just turn your volume down or not point at you.
That's what I'm doing.
Oh, okay.
You're off now. I can't hear you guys.
Good.
That's great. So, who wants to be co-host?
Your quirk is going to be okay.
You said words first. Angelo will be the co-host. Should we have? Let's have a health report because it's medieval times. Health report. And let's see what else will we have back then.
Death report.
No. Crusade
game.
report.
Oh, sports
games.
Yeah,
that works too.
Jousting.
Right.
Jousting. What are we talking about, guys?
Jousting.
The best part of the medieval time show is the jousting.
Angelo, you are Steve the pirate. Okay,
no.
Fine. I'm trying to work that in there. So
I know.
You will be. How about you be? You be the a king trying to find another mistress, which is why you're on the news. James will be a knight that unexpectedly time traveled to 2020, and I will be the town gravedigger.
Okay. Yeah.
Am I supposed to come back in?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back in.
You can hear me.
I can hear everyone now.
That's good. Because you need to
right.
hear us all.
Oh.
Do we have the sound? Do we have the sound?
Nope.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's me, Tom Dickinson. And tonight we have some crazy things on the news. But first, I would like to talk to my co-host,
William Charles III.
William Charles III. William Charles III, what's going on?
Well, you know, I'm feeling quite lonely these days with the plague running around and whatnot. Been doing some soul searching, some other kind of searching, if you know what I mean.
Soul searching.
Yes. But no, I mean things are going good right now. We're in a plague. We're in a very big plague. People are dying, especially women. Women who I could be sheltering, having children with. But none of that's important. My kingdom will stay put. They will press on. How are things going on your side?
They're going well, Charles. But I believe it's time to move on to the weather, I believe.
Health report, actually, but you're close.
All right. I have my helmet back on. It is time for me to kind of poke some of these plagueis with my lance. All right, it's doing pretty well. Just
I'm not dead yet.
Whoa, where am I? What are these really big cars? These horses, iron horses. What? But their legs are round, like wheels.
Where are you right now?
Where? That is a good question. I will get back. Oh! And look, it's looks like a plague is still going on.
Oh. Well, that's terrible news. Are there women there?
I think that's probably going to be the last that we hear from our weather man.
Health report.
I believe he might be somewhere or sometime else. Now off to the sports.
Yes, medieval sports. And what is our most popular medieval sport, you ask?
Goods.
Jousting.
You missed. You cut to me too late. You just saw a guy get lanced in the ribs. It was glorious. I cannot wait to clean that wound later and give the lance back to the lancer. He lanced him real hard right here, right in the heart. We've had a great day here at the Coliseum of Death and Destruction. At the Coliseum of Gladiatorial Games and Jousting. I'm sorry, I called it the wrong thing. I am your sports guy. They didn't give me a good name. It's an unfortunate family I live in. Today, we've had 3 competitors go completely dead, and I cannot wait to clean those wounds because, simply put, it's what brings me home. It brings me the money and it brings me the bread. I wish I could make bread like a health report guy who's probably dead now. He's in a whole different plague era. Yeah,
guy.
Yeah.
I've got a very, very important question for you, my squire, sir.
Yeah.
Those three gentlemen that died, those beautiful, brave soldiers of mine. Do they have wives? Are they widowed?
Probably, but
are they
not.
seeking?
Was one of them Jeremy?
Say that again.
Was one of them Jeremy?
Jeremy? No, I don't. I've never heard that name before. Where are you? Who names their child Jeremy?
He was Jeremy the Fifth.
Ah, that's my brother, Sir Jeremy.
Yes, Sir Jeremy the Fifth.
How did you have, just a quick side note, how did you have Jeremy the Fifth when you're Charles Imogen Winchester the Third? Like, do you have different dads? Like, did your mom just like,
When you're of my status, the numbers mean nothing.
Speaking of numbers meaning nothing, we just had our 4th guy die. I am making so much money today, and that's the only number that matters. We'll have to get back to you. I'm hoping that everyone else dies. And then, actually, the last guy who died, guys, whose name I don't remember, co-host, I apologize. Please do not kill me, because who would dig my own
executed for this?
I can't dig my own grave, so please don't. Back to you, Tom Dickens.
Hi. that seemed very, very informative from our man who's a little bit too excited about death in our sports arena. And on a final note, I would like to thank my co-host, A King.
Yes, I am your king. You will respect me.
My king, my liege, who was
That's better.
courteous enough to actually co-host instead of just hosting.
That is not my job. That is yours. I could not take that job from you. Nor would I want to. It sounds hideous.
Tune in tomorrow when we have more plague news.
Hey, Mom is back! Mom!
My power went out 5 times.
Well, this is the perfect time to come back to introduce yourself.
All right. Well, I guess I'll do that. I'm Dylan. I'm Mom. I since leaving FIT, not the Fashion Institute, relocated north to Michigan. And right now it's really windy. So that's where I've been the last half hour, is in what might as well be a tornado. I do want to take a second to say that I'm thinking of the Turner family and their loss. I don't know that any of them will see this, but I know Jackson will be greatly missed. Now on to happier things, because this is improv. Happy birthday, Angelo, again, because I have no idea if we even sang to you yet.
We have not.
Hey!
To Angelo mid-introduction.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna be right back right afterwards. But let's do it.
All right, all together. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday
to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Angelo.
Angelo.
Great on this.
Angelo. Happy birthday to you.
And you smell like 1, 2.
That definitely tastes better.
I'll be back.
Noise.
Breakdowns right now. Hey, we're back.
Hey, you're back.
Yeah, sorry. I don't know what's going on.
Everybody's having problems.
I think I've maxed out the Wi-Fi's abilities in the last week with all the work. Angelo, we're just gonna stare out of his window and hopefully see no one doing anything naughty in the back window behind it.
If they do, Santa will see.
Yes, Santa. What is our next game?
Our next game is Three-Headed Sphinx. So this is how it works. In Three-Headed Sphinx, 3 contestants are going to be one of each head of the Sphinx. Their kind of gimmick is that they only can say one word at a time to create a full sentence that answers a question that's presented to them. For example, if 3 heads were asked, why is the sky blue? The first one would say it, next one would say is, so on and so forth until the question is answered. So being that, we've lost 2 now.
Oh, I'm still here.
Oh, okay.
Are you? He's a ghost. Piss off,
I was going to say, even with Angelo gone, we could still actually start the game off. So we can ask some initial questions to our Oh Great Sphinx. And if you have questions in the audience that you want to postulate to the Great Sphinx yourself, you can just throw them into the chat, and we will be able to, if I see them, I'll pull them up and ask the question. All right? So I'll get this started with, Oh Great Sphinx, why doth the plague run rampant?
Because
it is
bats.
That
fly
And
kill
everyone.
Thank you, oh great Sphinx. Oh great Sphinx. What is that horrible smell?
It
is
you.
Rude. Rude, great Sphinx. No clapping for that. No clapping for rudeness. Oh, okay. Let me do this real quick. Oh, great Sphinx. What is an annoying habit of yours? Take it personal.
Hey.
I had no idea what you said. All I heard was ah.
What's our most annoying trait?
We're gonna move on to the next question. Oh, great Sphinx. Why must we disinfect?
If
We
Do
not
disinfect.
we
will
Cause
mass
panic
and
death
and
Oh,
despair.
for
everyone.
And
everything.
Period.
quite on the nose there, Great Sphinx. Oh, Great Sphinx. Will we ever be able to leave our homes again?
we
Will
Not
be
leaving
our
homes.
for
ever.
All right.
I keep laughing. Santa, tag in.
Okay, I'm in.
Oh, great Sphinx. Why is the king still single?
He
is
Angelo.
Oh, great Sphinx. Does this dress make me look fat?
yes.
It
does.
But
you
Are
beautiful.
nonetheless.
Oh my, I do have the vipers. We'll go last question here. I'm gonna rip it out of my ear hole. Oh, great Sphinx. What? Angelo. Angelo's very upset at you guys, by the way. Like, you guys are so mean.
We should be mad at James.
We should be mad at James. Yeah. Angelo, be mad at James. Oh, great Sphinx. Yes. When will the ancient aliens return?
They
are
Returning
yesterday.
but
they
Haven't
seen
are
TV
screens.
which
will
Surprise.
them. Thomas is frozen.
Oh no. You'll never know.
That's okay. That was our last question anyway. So I guess next we have an intro for it says Santa or no, Angelo.
No.
It says Angelo. Angelo's not making it back in time.
So you know who gets the intro.
Has Mom introed?
I generally introed.
Everyone's introed except for Angelo. I will Angelo for intro. I will intro for Angelo.
Intro.
Hi, I'm Angelo. Vinjay. I have a girlfriend now. I'm very stoked on that. She's nice to me. Unlike my friends, they're dicks. I am currently using the facilities, so I sound like Thomas. Thomas has known me for ages. Since before time and memoriam, we were once young college lads, and we grew up together in the college lad time, and then we went to Supercon that one time. I'm an engineer of some sort, ocean maybe. I don't remember what I am. As you can tell, he does something. I am from the land of Mary. I was born on April 24th of 1990 something. And now I host lots of things in my house, mostly cats and drinking parties of 2. Angelo, that was an amazing intro, bro.
I agree.
Me too. 10 out of 10.
I left out all the bad stories, so you're welcome.
Yeah, there's a lot of those.
There's so many, and most of them involved his eyes trying to be open and closed. Oh, hey, look, Angelo's he's popping in. I guess this is the delay that we have now through Facebook. Mom.
Yes. So our next game will be New Choice. And in New Choice, we will have a scene. We will have 2 to 3 people acting out that scene or commenting on that scene. And I'm going to make it difficult by saying new choice when I want them to change the direction the scene is going. So do we want to do 2 or 3, y'all?
Yes.
We can do 3.
All right. So we need a scene. I'm going to give like 5 seconds for the audience to type in.
It's not enough time. They're on a delay.
Oh no!
No.
Yeah,
Not the delay.
That's how it works. This is where we're at right now.
Oh wow! Wild.
Yep.
Wild.
Hi, man. It blows my mind. Well, then, how do we feel? How do we feel about trying to work the farm when a tax collector approaches?
Sounds good.
Been there, done that.
Cool.
I'm Santa.
Okay. Let's begin.
All right, Mary, we have to sow the seeds very specifically. And did you get the oxen for today?
Did you
get the ducks for today?
First of all, I told you to not call me Mary. Second of all, yes, I got the ducks.
New choice.
No, I didn't get the ducks in. We don't have ducks. We have geese. How many times do I have to tell you this?
Oh, I apologize, Josephina.
New choice.
I apologize, Mary Ann Sue. I apologize. I'm not apologizing for anything, Mary. That is your God-given Christian name, and that is the name that I will use.
Good day, fair fellows. I am here as your favorite friend, the sheriff, and I'm here to collect the taxes for the king. I am here to collect the penance for the king.
Oh, Mary, did you know about this?
Mary, did you know? No, I didn't. I must say, I knew all along about the penance for the king.
Yes, we sent a raven.
Do you have it with you then?
No, we only have geese. What? You don't sell anything. You just have geese, and you expect me to give gold to someone? I could give you geese.
Here on the tapestry, it says that James is the owner, so he's the one who has to pay the penance.
Yes. You see, we've had a very. If you could look around you, we've had a terrible year. We've had a barren year for crops.
New choice.
We've had geese run about and everywhere. So we've turned from sowing crops to tending to geese.
But they are lovely geese.
They are.
The king would love to have himself some geese.
How is that my problem?
The king would be very disappointed with these geese. You can't take them. He would throw them back at you, and you don't want
to choice.
Yes.
So then, if you would, Mr. Tax Collector, would you be willing to take geese and exchange them for coin?
Who would exchange geese for coin?
I.
You the geese, and you would give us the coin.
Mm-hmm. You would exchange it.
Oh, so what you're saying is I pay the taxes for you. That's not how this works.
Well, I mean,
what you're saying is I pay the penance for you. I'm not sure I'm a big fan of, getting my head. I don't want my head cut off by the king. I'm just saying. So
you wouldn't get your head, you wouldn't get your head cut off. You would pay us for the geese. We would then give you the money for the penance.
You see,
Except
much
I'm not going to exchange the gold for the geese except I would rather just kill the geese, kill you, and then burn your lot to the ground.
Hear me out. Hear me out.
The geese.
Mary, one moment. Hear me out. We are trying to do a speed run to get the golden goose. We're doing speed run tactics.
Do these goose lay golden eggs? Golden geese.
The golden goose does. However, all of these ones are just normal geese. They lay normal eggs. All of these are the elemental geese. In order to get to the golden goose, you must breed the lead goose, 2 lead geese together.
You must train the elemental geese to become the golden goose. Obviously.
Yes. It is a simple matter of alchemy through husbandry.
Yes.
So what you're saying is you're going to do all of this work and then give me the gold.
Yes,
and you're going to do that post-haste. For me?
For Mary and James.
First, we need to train the waterfowl with the other elemental birds.
Yes, but in order to first get the waterfowl, we must breed the 2 hydrogen fowl with 1 oxygen fowl.
Listen, I want nothing to do with any hydras that you have. I prefer not getting my head chopped off by a bloody octopus.
Your choice.
I love octopus, but I really enjoy my head being attached still. So I'm thinking...
It is technically a goose, so it is not an octopus.
You said it was a hydra. I'm confused. Why would you call it a hydra?
If you don't want to deal with the hydra, we could get the phoenix instead, which is the firefowl.
Oh yeah, we have like 12 of those.
The firefowl with the waterfowl. We should be coming along, making a good progress towards the golden goose.
Again, this tax, excuse me, not a tax, it's not a tax, it's a penance, is due post-haste. So if I'm not given it in the next 12 moments of my life, if I'm not given it immediately, I'm going to chop you off at the waist and make you eunuchs.
New choice.
I'm going to chop your feet off and then make you walk around on peg legs. I'm going to cut you right here, but not deep enough for it to kill you, just enough to annoy you. And then over here and over here. I am going to find your mother, take her back in time. I'm going to impregnate her and make sure you're never born in the first place.
All right, and we're going to call it there.
I should have turned my mic down for that last part. Wow. That was fun, guys.
I felt very powerful there. I enjoyed
I could tell you were just like, new choice. Do it for me.
It's so much fun to do new choice.
I was hoping to eventually say that you were going to accept these elemental foul.
No,
they were going to give you the foul. I wanted to be like, new choice. But that's okay. I think we ended on a good note there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go weirder and crazier every time I'm given a new choice. Wow, that was fun. Look at that, an hour and 9 minutes. That's pretty good, guys. We did good in time. You know, we had to. Yeah, we'll blame it on technical difficulties. And
we had a lot of technical difficulties.
The tornadoes in Michigan and the such.
Blinding light for my window.
Yes, we saw some murder behind. You should probably call the cops.
Surprised me.
There's just a bunch of crows.
I like crows.
Angelo, since you're here now, why don't you introduce yourself officially so everyone gets to know you, so the next time they don't just have ideas that I put in their head about you.
I mean, those were pretty good ideas. Hi, I'm Angelo. I went to Florida Tech. Oh, hi. Went to Florida Tech, got my degree in ocean engineering. I'm now a manufacturing engineer. I play video games. I do D&D. I do it, don't play it. It's a lifestyle.
Wonderful. Thank you all for tuning in.
Engineer in the group.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, if you count like. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm not really an engineer. I just get paid to be an engineer. It's kind of a semantics.
I don't know. FIT ratio anyway.
Yeah, it's 100%. That's a real fact.
This is the old FIT ratio.
That's true. They added more.
Is there
throwing that one out there?
Hey, huzzah.
Has the ratio changed?
Mm-hmm. Very much so. They added a nursing program.
Yeah.
Oh.
They're about to be doctorate programs there too. But we digress. Let's wrap the show up really quick. Thank you for tuning in to the Has-Beens of Improv. Guys, don't go anywhere. We'll talk once we end the broadcast. You can check this out on Life of Thor YouTube channel. If you missed it here, it'll also be posted right here on the same page on Facebook for eternity, or whenever Mark Zuckerberg deletes it. Who knows?
In the world ends, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, we hope that you'll tune in. Well, yeah, sorry, I was listening to them. We hope that you'll tune in the next time that we do this. And on final words, happy birthday, Angelo!
Angelo!
Yay!
We love you. You are old. We love you. We thank you for tuning in. Have a wonderful day in the sun. Maestro's in the back. Play us out.